Have you ever pondered how the smallest choices can shift the course of your life entirely? In the hushed tranquility of an ancient temple, nestled at the foot of a serene mountain, there lived a seasoned Zen master. His years were many, his wisdom profound, and his teachings life-altering. Alongside him, keenly absorbing his wisdom like a parched ground soaking up rain, was his disciple, a young man at the threshold of life's mysteries. In the heart of this peaceful sanctuary, the disciple found himself grappling with a question that echoed in the chambers of his mind, bouncing off the walls of his consciousness. It was a simple question, yet one with complex implications. It was about the surprising impact of seemingly insignificant choices on the trajectory of one's life. This question consumed his thoughts, clouded his focus, and stirred a turmoil within him. Anxious and confused, the disciple approached the wise Zen master, seeking guidance. The master, perceiving the disciple's distress, decided to illustrate the answer through a lesson. With a twinkle in his eyes, the Zen master pointed towards a hill in the distance. "You see that peak, my young friend?" he asked, his voice echoing in the serene landscape. "There are two paths to reach there. One is short yet incredibly steep, the other longer but with a gradual incline." The disciple squinted, trying to make out the paths from where he stood. He could see the steep path, a daunting climb that seemed to shoot straight up towards the peak. The longer path was a winding trail, meandering gently up the hill. "Which path would you choose?" asked the master, his voice a whisper in the wind. The disciple hesitated, his gaze moving between the two paths. He could see the allure of the short path, the promise of reaching the peak quickly. Yet the steep climb sent a shiver down his spine. The longer path seemed more welcoming, a friendly trail that would allow him to enjoy the journey. But he was also aware of the extra time it would require. The master observed silently, his gaze never leaving the disciple. He knew that this was a critical moment, a turning point in the disciple's journey. The choice made here would echo throughout his life. The disciple, with a heavy heart, weighed his options, aware that his choice would define his journey. With the dawn of a new day, the disciple made his choice. He decided to follow the longer, seemingly easier path. The journey felt relaxed at first, a gentle breeze caressing his face, the path underfoot soft and welcoming. But soon, he encountered obstacles. A fast-flowing river here, a thorny bush there. Yet the path's relative ease allowed him to navigate these challenges with resilience and fortitude. He found himself pausing often, reflecting on the journey. Each small choice he made, whether to cross the river or go around it, to step over the thorns or cut through them, they all shaped his journey, his experiences, his struggles, and his triumphs. The Zen master's words echoed in his mind, a quiet reminder of the power of small choices. And then there it was, the peak. As he reached the peak, he felt a sense of accomplishment, understanding the profound lesson the Zen master had subtly imparted. Upon his return, the disciple shared his experience with the Zen master. His tale was filled with unexpected hurdles and challenges, moments of self-doubt and final triumph. As he finished recounting his journey, the Zen master nodded with a knowing smile. "You see," he began, "the path you chose to ascend the hill was not only a physical route but also a metaphorical journey. You might have thought choosing a path was a minor decision, but every twist, every turn you took, had its own set of challenges and rewards. Your choice determined your experiences, your struggles, and your victory." The master paused, allowing the weight of his words to settle. "Just as with the path, so it is with life. Every decision, no matter how small, holds potential to shape our lives in ways we may not immediately comprehend. Each choice we make is a step on our life's journey, and every step leads us in a particular direction. It may not always be the path of least resistance, but it is the path we have chosen, and it is ours to walk." The disciple, enlightened and grateful, thanked the master. Realizing the surprising impact of small choices on his life's direction, he understood that even the most seemingly insignificant decisions could lead to profound changes, steering the course of his life journey with every step taken.